Hey, what's up, everybody? If you don't know our channel, this is Sports Talk Detroit. My name is Craig, and this channel is a channel where me and my buddy Chris love to talk Detroit sports. We're homers that like to keep it real. And in this video, we're going to continue in our player profile season preview series, and we are going to be talking about Kelly Olynyk. All right, this is a guy, I just love his nickname. It's the lunch lady, and if you just pull up a picture or look at the thumbnail from this video, you understand why that is his nickname. He looks like a lunch lady. That hair is ridiculous, and it's either in a great way or it is in a bad way. And that is exactly how you are going to feel about Kelly Olynyk. Just like his hair, you are either going to love it or you are going to hate it. But whether you love him or dislike him, he was brought here for a reason. And that reason, among many, was to space the floor and make life easy for the young players on this team. I'm talking the Killian Hayeses, the Cade Cunninghams, the Jeremi Grants of this world. These are the guys, Hamidou Diallo. His job is to space the floor and give them room to operate in the paint. He's also a great pick and roll partner for any of these players. Pick and roll, pick and pop, he can do it all, and you don't know what he's going to do. And on the offensive end, he is very effective in that. He was also brought here to bring a veteran presence to this team. He even said so in the media days. He feels like he's at a point in his career where he can both play well and be a veteran presence to a young team, so that's why he chose to come to Detroit. What he didn't say is he chose to come here for 37 million other reasons, which is another thing I want to talk about in this preview series. Is he overpaid? Maybe a little. 12 million this year, 13 million next year, 12 million in the third year. But hey, we said Mason Plumlee was overpaid at 24 million over 3 years. And look how that worked out. One, he played up to his contract. Two, after 1 year, we were able to shed the contract, no problem. I think there's always going to be contenders and suitors that want a guy like Kelly Olynyk if he is getting in the way of guys like Isaiah Stewart playing, Trey Lyles. Hey, all of you people that are a big fan of some of our younger guys, you know who I'm talking about, Luka Garza. If there's ever a time where we feel like he's getting in the way, we will be able to trade him. But that's not what I'm here to talk about. Let's talk about Kelly Olynyk, and I think there's only one way to talk about him. The things that you will love and the things that you will hate about Kelly Olynyk, because he is a polarizing guy in the NBA. And I know watching him, I couldn't decide, do I love this guy or hate him? So here's what I came up with. Here's the things you will love about him. You will love that he's a floor spacer, that he'll give room for the rookies to drive the lane, not just rookies, but young players and anybody else on this team. You will love that he is an efficient offensive player, both in the pick and roll and the pick and pop, that he gets some surprising rebounds. We're going to need him to rebound well because there's going to be lineups where he's out there with Jeremi Grant at the 4, and we know Jeremi Grant doesn't rebound well. So we need Olynyk to step up, Saddiq Bey, Cade Cunningham. A lot of these guys, Killian Hayes, are going to have to get more rebounds, and he has the ability to agitate the the other opponents, and that's something that I know all Detroit fans love, is when we have players that can get under the skin of other people. And then the last thing you're going to love is the way he plays in the pick and roll game. But let's flip to the other side of the things that you will hate. And one thing that you will not like about this guy, Kelly Olynyk, is his pick and roll game on the defensive side of the ball. He's not a great defender. You are not going to like the fact that he cannot protect the rim. There's going to be a lack of rim protection, a lack of lateral quickness in the pick and roll. And honestly, he's not a net positive starter in this league. So if he's going to come in and he's going to be our starting 5, I know that would make a lot of you upset right away because you all love Isaiah Stewart, just like I do. Don't worry, we have a player preview coming for him. But he's not going to be a great effective starter. When he was getting a lot of minutes for the Houston Rockets, he was putting up big numbers, but his efficiency plummeted while doing that. His best role is to be a 20 minutes per game guy. He will likely be asked to do more here in Detroit. The question is he at the point of his career where he can step up and start to do that? Long story short, I'm intrigued by Kelly Olynyk. I like him. But my big questions for him on the season, who starts? Is it Kelly Olynyk or is it Isaiah Stewart? I think we all know what we want in Detroit, But Dwayne Casey said during media days, Kelly Olynyk being here will not be a hindrance to Isaiah Stewart. It will only help him in his development. But it might be a hindrance to his minutes. I'm really intrigued to see what that's going to look like. And what does the depth look like behind him? Right? Is it going to be Luka Garza? Is he going to be in the G League? Is it going to be Isaiah Stewart? Is it Trey Lyles playing the 5? I'm not sure exactly what that depth looks like. And when we're doing this player preview, the one thing that scares me, I think, the most about this team is our lack of rim protection. We have one rim protector. So let's see what that looks like. But I am intrigued by Kelly Olynyk. I think he's worth the contract that we gave him. And I think he will be a guy that we absolutely embrace in the Motor City. What do you think? You like the lunch lady? Are you high on him? Is he our starter? Or is he a solid guy playing 20, 25 minutes off the bench that can come in and just get you buckets? What do you like? What don't you like about this guy? Leave your comments below the subscribe button. And as always, consider subscribing if you like what we're doing. Go Pistons.